My name is Tyson Wheatley. I'm really into Instagram. This happened about 3.5 years ago when I moved to Hong Kong. I wanted to tell the story of living in this new place, and I wanted to keep in touch with my friends and family back home. A friend of mine told me about Instagram, and she was like, I think you're really gonna like this. It turns out I did. I kind of got really into it, actually. I'm a former journalist. I spent 11 years working at CNN. I've always been fascinated with social media and storytelling and where that intersects. And for me, Instagram became this kind of perfect place to tell the story of moving to a new city, meeting new people, exploring new places. And the really magical thing that happened with Instagram was not only did I sort of realize that I really loved taking and sharing images, but I also ended up connecting with all these people all over the world. When Instagram first started, it was it was just an iPhone community. Everyone that was using it was taking photos with an iPhone. It was only available on the iPhone at the time. And you would see these photos from people and you'd say, wow, that's amazing, but you know what, I can do that too, because we have the same equipment. So in a way, Instagram, initially, it kind of democratized social mobile photography. And for me at least, it was a great way to be really encouraged by seeing these images and being inspired to try to capture it myself. So if I saw maybe someone in New York take an amazing picture of the Brooklyn Bridge, and I knew that I could kind of recreate that in Hong Kong. And so I would go. And the other thing too is the Instagram community, and still is to this day, very supportive in terms of telling you how you captured an image, right? And a lot of people will ask me what apps do you use and what camera do you use? And I think for the most part, the community seems really forthcoming with that, and they want to be able to share that knowledge, and is overwhelmingly a positive experience. So for this class, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to tell my story using Instagram and my experiences. And we're going to talk a little bit about the process of how to go and capture images, what editing apps to use, but we're going to talk a lot about how to be a good member of the Instagram community and what that means, and what's an Instameet, and should you go to an Instameet, and what's a hashtag, and should you use a hashtag. I'm going to share the knowledge that I have, not so that you can go out and take pictures like me, but so that you can maybe apply the things that I've learned to your own story and maybe have some success on Instagram.